Hey, hello everybody and welcome to another point and click adventure game. This time I bring you the Raven Legacy of a Master Thief. This is a new game just been released, and I don't know if it's actually focused around the famous Edgar Allan Poe poem, The Raven. I don't think so. It doesn't seem like it, but it is some kind of crime adventure game, so it's better off to just head into the game and see what's happening with the story in this one. Anyway, these are the guys that created the Book of the Unwritten Tales, a famous point and click adventure. It was actually pretty good, so I'm really eager to see if this game delivers. Okay, it's divided into 3 chapters, and we'll go with the first one. We don't have other options. So basically, my guess is that we are on a train ride somewhere. I thought it was a cutscene, but yeah, it is a cutscene.
Grilled, Miss Pendry.
The Raven's heir. Soon as one of them's caught, another one takes his place. Hey, Harold, have you read this? Harold? 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 You hear me? This is no time for fun and games.
Shh! Calm down. I'm a copper. We're on the same side.
A copper? What are you doing here? And where's Harold?
Harold? Well, there's another guard back there unconscious. That's probably him. The Eye of the Sphinx. Where is it?
It's there.
Oh, good. Then he hasn't got it yet.
You mean the Raven's heir?
Shh! Turn it off. He's gonna steal the eye.
But how do you know?
Doesn't matter. All that matters is that we catch him. Do you understand?
Yeah, but
Do you understand? You and me, mate, we'll be heroes. All right, now, we just have to...
what?
Halt! Stop! You're under arrest!
So the story begins with the burglary and a train ride. How the hell did he manage to steal the giant jewel in front of our faces? Come on. Those guys are really dumb. And the guy with the raven mask is pretty slick. Yes, that was some important jewel. Eye of the Sphinx. famous jewel, actually, that was stolen. And now will be the one in chase after the jewel. Looter. But we cannot. Express. Cool. Okay, what now?
Hands up!
I don't have time to play. I'm on duty.
Haha, you're funny. But you don't look like a real cop. You don't even have a revolver.
Why do you need the gun?
It's the Raven. He was gunned down, so now I need a pistol.
Dead birds don't need guns. Nor do live ones.
You don't know who the Raven is, do you? He's the greatest burglar ever. He stole paintings from the Louvre, and those priceless eggs with gold and diamonds and stuff. And Bobby Dobbs says he replaced the crown jewels with rhinestones.
I know who the Raven was. Although, I don't quite buy that bit about the crown jewels. You do know these days there are thieves far more dangerous than your old Raven. 2 days ago, a precious ruby was stolen from the British Museum. There was an explosion. A guard was severely injured.
Why is he
Really?
telling him this?
Yeah.
What the
And
fuck?
do you know what the papers say?
You talk too much, Constable.
Yeah.
Zellner, monsieur. Anton Jakob Zellner.
What the fuck is he, French?
Or did he pull a gun on you?
No, monsieur.
Get a move on.
Oh, the other one. It's French.
Inspector Legrand, it's a great honor to work with a celebrity like you.
We appreciate the support of the Swiss police.
Oh,
But
he's
it'd
Swiss.
be better if you'd remain seated and keep an eye on things.
But monsieur, your journey on this train is most unusual. Is it related to the burglary at the British Museum?
Not in the least.
And the safe? What's that for?
I'll let you know if we need your help, Constable. If you'll excuse me, I'll be in the first freight car at the back of the train for the rest of the trip.
Not
I'm
so
not here to
bad.
enjoy the beautiful scenery. I am a good observer, and I have finally honed powers of deduction.
Thanks to that?
I watched the people on the platform in Zurich.
I didn't see the
I know,
diamond,
for example, that
watched
man over there is a violinist.
That would be more impressive if there weren't a violin case next to him.
And I believe that the gentleman in the next carriage is a German doctor on his way to Italy to take up a new position.
And what gives you that idea?
This guy
There's the
should
rod of
really take
Asclepius engraved on his cuff.
his head out of his ass.
And he's carrying a German-Italian dictionary.
Maybe he's just taking a holiday in Italy, following in Goethe's footsteps.
Too much luggage. And no, he's not retiring to Italy either. The suitcases are too shabby for me to believe that he can afford to retire in his late 50s.
All right then, Constable...
Zellner.
Constable Zellner. If you're such a clever fellow, what am I doing on this train?
He's guarding
I
something.
think you're guarding something.
Oh, really? And what might it be?
The jewel.
Could it possibly be a jewel that's making a long and perilous journey?
You're guessing. You can't possibly know what's inside the safe.
But if that were the case,
Then I'd ask you why the train wasn't crawling with police.
Why? Don't draws attention. It's trapped. More men are unnecessary.
there are enough police on this train as it is. If there were more, they'd only get in each other's way.
I can assure you that I'd pack every seat in every carriage of this train with police, if it were a matter of deterrence.
You're saying you don't want to scare off potential thieves? Ah, you're laying a trap.
That would explain why it's just me and not the army, n'est-ce pas? All the same, I can't comment on your speculation. Well, that is impressive, I admit. But the fewer people involved, the better. We'll get along fine without you.
You
Came
won't.
down to my answer. Fewer people,
Won't.
the better.
Pardonnez-moi.
I can help, and I will help. You are in my country, and I've been ordered to assist you. And that's exactly what I'll do, whether you like it or not.
Clever and stubborn. Your commitment speaks volumes, Zellner. But this is my show, and I don't need you. Bon voyage.
But how do
Oh,
you
but
know?
I can feel you'll need me. You'll need me soon.
Oh, hello.
You cheated.
I did what?
I saw you talking to the German doctor on the platform. He told you everything himself, and you were just pretending to put two and two together.
And what of it? Do you know who that is? That's Inspector Nicolas Legrand. You have to impress him if you want to work with him.
I'm going to tell on you.
You'd really tell on me? To the very policeman who shot your dear Raven?
Whoa, it was him?
Mm-hmm. Hunted and killed Europe's most famous burglar. That's how he got his start.
I won't
This
tell
kid
him a
is
thing.
annoying.
I wouldn't either. What's your name
I
again?
hate male
Matthew
children.
Miller from Dillsburg, Pennsylvania.
Girls are cute.
All right, Matthew Miller from Dillsburg, Pennsylvania.
I would
I
really
have
like
to
to
do
have
my
a girl
work
one
now.
day.
Everyone calls me Matt. Well,
Look
except
at
for
him.
my mom. She calls me Maddie.
He looks
as
like
if I were a little kid.
Weasley from Harry Potter. One of them.
Whether Legrand wants my help or not, I'll keep my eyes open. Maybe I can change his mind.
I do not wish to learn the
All
tutorial
right.
because it's a point-and-click adventure game. I've played dozens of those. Okay. Book.
The Vicarage in the Mirror. A detective novel by my favorite author, Lady Clarissa Westmacott. For years now, I've been trying to convince my theater group to stage one of her...
Okay. Cannot quickly look up. Let's talk to this violinist
The
guy.
violinist is a good-looking fellow, and he's traveling through the most beautiful mountain lands. But one can only hope that his violin is better tuned.
Come on. His hands are shaky.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Are you traveling to Istanbul non-stop?
No. I'll talk to a ship. I'm on my way to Cairo.
Cairo?
I'm performing at the reception in the Egyptian Museum.
I'm sure your recital will be a... But tell me, did you notice
Anything unusual?
persons acting suspiciously?
For heaven's sake, is there cause for concern?
Everything is in order, sir. We Swiss are just very cautious people.
I
He
understand.
really acts like a newbie in this
didn't
line
notice
of work.
Have a good trip.
He's giving out too
Thank you.
much information. Acting stupidly in some situations.
Very kind of you. Thanks. Oh, pardon me.
No problem.
Bang my
The
knee.
uniform is
My
waterproof. Mr...
Lucio. Professor Edgar Lucio.
Oh, a professor?
Professor Robert Langdon.
Are you a scientist? Do you teach at the Sorbonne?
No, I work at the British Museum in London.
You don't... So, you were, shall we say, an...
No, I would.
Oh, no?
There was a lot of commotion, but
Look
I
at this
didn't really
guy.
pay much
He's
attention
acting
to it.
suspiciously.
There was a break-in in your museum, and it didn't concern you?
Well, let's just say that nothing that's happened in the last 2,000...
Whatever you say. The famous Inspector Legrand.
No, should I?
You don't know
Nah.
him? And you also don't know what he's doing here?
No.
He's not actually
Why
reason
should
to
I?
be
Just
concerned.
a thought.
Look at him.
You're a representative of the British Museum. There's a guarded safe.
I'm sorry. I don't know. And now, please...
May I ask?
Of course. I'm
Venice.
going...
Oh,
Alex.
a beautiful city.
Indeed. But I really...
Just one more. Did you notice?
Here? On... No. Although I did spend most of the time in my compartment.
I don't want to take up any more of your valuable time, but you do understand, don't you, that what concerns me is the present.
Yeah, of course.
CERN.
It's just...
You'll get in touch if you notice anything unusual,
I'm not
won't you,
that
Professor?
convinced
Of
with
course,
the characters, not that funny. Like in the Book of Unwritten
What's
Tales.
the matter, sir?
The door. I can't
This is
open
a
it.
more serious game.
We'll sort it out somehow. The compartment is...
But I didn't lock. I don't even have a key. I asked the steward. He was going to bring me one, but he never came back.
Someone locked it.
Find the steward.
There's
He needs to
something
bring me the
hide.
key immediately.
Calm down, Professor.
You don't understand.
All right.
Let's go, let's go. Let's find the key in this guy's room.
I don't believe it.
Oh, no, Granny, what the fuck
I
now?
never thought I'd ever meet you.
Pardon me,
Gerontophilia
but
and stuff.
we'd prefer...
Yeah, you'd
It's all
prefer
right, Miss Miller.
stuff.
I'd like
Something
to
in
speak
your
to the
mouth,
inspector.
bitch. Shut up.
Unfortunately, just a
Dirty
constable,
sock
Lady
or something.
Westmacott. I'm reading The Vicarage in the Mirror right now.
Oh,
for
she's
the
the
fifth-
writer of that
That's
book
nice,
he was
Constable.
reading.
This is my companion.
Oh, I don't wish to read this. Oh,
A pleasure.
man. A boring conversation with an old lady.
May I,
Holiday? Yeah,
Anyway,
madam?
I've been writing since I was a little girl, and now I've stopped. So,
You quit? I have all of your books.
then
she's
I
done
have bad
writing
news
books.
for you.
Okay, cut her some
don't
slack, leave
understand.
the lady alone.
I'd rather not discuss.
Oh. Are you traveling?
No,
Venice,
as
everybody's
you may
going to
know,
Venice,
I
then
have a
Cairo.
penchant for archaeology. I traveled to Egypt by ship as a young woman.
I see. I mean, you have to.
I solved the mystery of human nature along. Since then, most people just bore.
Really? I have.
What do you want to know?
The archaeologist.
Did you
Let's
notice
see
the man who
what the old
just
lady
walked
thinks
into the next
she
carriage with a
is
cup
the
of
writer
tea?
of some
I did. He seemed nervous. He was waiting
criminalistic
at the bar
books
for the
or
steward,
something like that.
and since the
She
steward
might
never
have
appeared,
in mind.
he elected to help
situation.
himself. He took two.
He
No,
seems
nothing
pretty
important.
young, but he's already.
Interesting. Just out.
Of course.
What about
Did you
this
notice the blonde man with the fire?
Ice. He introduced himself and tried. People like him are drawn to wealth and fame, like moth.
But his charms failed on you.
I know him by name. David Kreutzer. He was a drain on my friend.
Do you think he has?
People like him always have a money problem. No matter how much you give them, they always spend twice as much and complain that they have...
Okay,
Did
other
you notice
passenger,
anyone else?
Let's get down
What
to
about the
come
doc?
on.
I notice that you've asked me about everyone, except for the inspector who went in the direction of the... Isn't that the Frenchman who made his name when he caught the raven?
I wouldn't quite say caught.
Well, why don't you ask me about him and my theory about what he's doing here?
I don't.
Legrand, will he save the... or will you...
As much as I'd like to keep talking, duty.
You were right.
Madam?
I did observe you as you came. You seem so...
It's been a long time since I've had a chance to.
And this is it. Your chance.
I do hope so.
Then even small people can make big changes, as my friend
Look at
Ronald
this
liked to
impatient
say.
woman.
I
She
shall
will
do
slit
my
my
best.
throat. Okay. Let's move to the next compartment. Be done with the gameplay video.
I've loved them. Their only draw.
Suck it. Shut the fuck up. Okay. Get in the bar.
I suppose the steward won't object to me having a look around in his absence. The pad on which empty. Maybe he'd. I
Take the
don't need the
notepad.
pad, but the pencil.
Okay, he took the pencil. scissors.
The steward probably... These
Nope, you can't take the scissors. Drawer.
Perhaps he keeps the compartment keys.
No.
Locked.
Well guys, this is what you can do in the game, a standard point-and-click adventure game, and I'm going to leave you to it. I'm not going to spoil it to you anymore. So for those of you who like it, buy it, and support the developers. This is really a nice game, I can sense it, as the Book of the Unwritten Tales was as well. So I don't think you can get any wrong with buying it. Thanks for watching, stay tuned to the channel, and see you in the next gameplay. Cheers guys!